a stunning turn of events that has caught global defense analysts off guard. Iranian forces may have just successfully breached one of the most sophisticated and advanced missile defense systems on Earth, the Israeli Iron Dome. But is this breach a fluke or a sign of things to come? And if so, how will it impact not only the ongoing conflict, but the future of warfare itself? Join us as we dig deeper into the ramifications of this groundbreaking development. Alright, welcome back to our channel where we bring you the most up-to-date news and in-depth analysis on all things arms, defense, and military technology. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button to stay updated with all our latest content. The recent news about Iran's potential breakthrough against Israel's Iron Dome defense system is nothing short of revolutionary. This event has sent shockwaves through the defense community, and for good reason. For years, the Iron Dome has been touted as an impenetrable shield against incoming rockets and missiles. Its success rate is reportedly upwards of 90%, and it's been instrumental in protecting Israeli lives during conflicts. However, the story doesn't end there. If indeed Iran has managed to penetrate this technological marvel, it raises a multitude of questions that demand our attention. What does this mean for the future of warfare? Does it signify a new era of attack strategies? And how might this development reshape global defense strategies? These are some of the pressing issues we'll be exploring today. We're also going to take a closer look at the specifics of Iran's supposed breakthrough, the possible methods they may have used, and the broader implications for regional and global security. But before we dive into these critical discussions, let's first revisit the Iron Dome and its significance. Developed by Israel Aerospace Industries in collaboration with Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, the Iron Dome is a prime example of cutting-edge defense technology. It is designed to intercept and destroy short-range rockets and artillery shells fired from distances of up to 70 kilometers. Since its inception, the Iron Dome has undergone continuous improvement and refinement, making it one of the most efficient and reliable defense systems in existence. Its effectiveness is truly remarkable. In one notable instance, the Iron Dome intercepted 97% of inbound projectiles during Operation Guardian of the Walls, demonstrating its prowess on the battlefield. The system consists of three primary components: a detection and tracking system, an engagement and control center, and the interceptors themselves. These components work in perfect harmony to provide comprehensive coverage against aerial threats. But the Iron Dome's effectiveness isn't just due to its technological superiority. It also benefits from years of experience and countless successful interceptions. This extensive track record has cemented the Iron Dome's reputation as an indispensable tool in Israel's defense arsenal. However, no defense system is invincible, and whispers of vulnerabilities within the Iron Dome have been circulating for some time. Critics argue that the system's performance may be more reliant on the predictability of certain rocket trajectories than previously thought. This concern gained traction recently when the Iron Dome reportedly failed to intercept all incoming missiles during a large-scale attack. Now, while Israel maintains that the system performed as intended, this incident raised questions about its capacity to handle an onslaught of unconventional attacks. Enter Iran, a nation not known for its conventional warfare tactics. Iran's recent actions against Israel, including drone strikes and the use of improvised explosive devices, point to a growing willingness to push the boundaries. Moreover, Iran's recent acquisition of Russian QA-101 cruise missiles has added another layer of complexity to the equation. These missiles, with their low flight profiles and advanced targeting capabilities, pose a unique challenge to traditional defense systems like the Iron Dome. They fly much closer to the ground, making them harder to detect, and they can maneuver to avoid interception attempts, making them a formidable threat. Reports indicate that these missiles have already been deployed in the Syrian theater, underscoring the very real threat they pose to Israel. If Iran were to employ these missiles against Israel, they would introduce a new level of unpredictability into the equation, potentially overwhelming the Iron Dome's defenses. One concerning possibility is the use of these missiles in salvo attacks, where a large number of missiles are launched simultaneously to saturate the Iron Dome's capacity. Another worrisome aspect is the Russian origin of these missiles. As Israel and Russia have an uneasy relationship, particularly regarding Syria, there's always the potential for escalation if the Iron Dome intercepts these Russian-made missiles. Indeed, this scenario could trigger a response from Russia, complicating the conflict further and potentially drawing in other global players. Now this brings us to the heart of the matter. Has Iran indeed found a way to penetrate the Iron Dome's defenses? Some analysts suggest that Iran may be attempting to circumvent the Iron Dome's advanced sensors by altering the trajectory of their missiles shortly before impact. By making split-second course corrections, Iran could increase the difficulty of tracking and intercepting these missiles, potentially overwhelming the Iron Dome's capabilities. Others argue that Iran may be employing a tactic known as launch and forget. This involves launching a missile and detaching a warhead that remains dormant until it reaches its target. This technique adds an unpredictable element to the attack, making it harder for defense systems like the Iron Dome to effectively counter. It's even speculated that Iran might be utilizing commercial off-the-shelf drones to deliver smaller munitions, bypassing the Iron Dome's detection capabilities. The small size and low cost of these drones make them ideal for such missions, and their use could pose a significant challenge to existing defense systems. To add to the intrigue, Iran has recently announced plans to develop smaller and more powerful missiles, which could also prove problematic for the Iron Dome. This steady progression in Iranian missile technology underscores the need for Israel to continually upgrade its defense systems to keep pace. Furthermore, the introduction of cluster munitions into the conflict has added a new dimension of complexity. These munitions disperse smaller bomblets over a wide area, increasing the volume of aerial threats and potentially overwhelming the Iron Dome's interception capabilities. As the situation continues to evolve, it's crucial for Israel to adapt and refine its strategies to counter these evolving threats. Exploring new technologies, strengthening alliances, and re-evaluating defense protocols will be vital in ensuring the nation's security. What's more, the potential breach of the Iron Dome by Iranian forces has far-reaching implications that extend beyond immediate military concerns. From a geopolitical perspective, it calls into question the reliability of advanced defense systems, which have long been seen as cornerstones of national security. If a system as sophisticated and successful as the Iron Dome can be compromised, it raises doubts about the efficacy of similar technologies elsewhere. This development could encourage nations to seek alternative defense strategies or invest in multiple layers of defense to mitigate risks. Moreover, the potential breach has significant psychological implications. The Iron Dome has been a source of pride for Israel and a symbol of its technological prowess. A successful Iranian penetration could undermine public confidence in Israel's defenses and potentially lead to increased anxiety and fear among the population. This could have wider ramifications for international relations, potentially impacting diplomatic efforts and peace negotiations. Furthermore, the Iranian strategy that led to this breakthrough could offer valuable lessons to other nations and non-state actors. Looking to challenge established powers, we may see other adversaries adopt similar strategies to level the playing field and counter their own perceived enemies. This could usher in a new era of asymmetric warfare, where less powerful nations and groups use innovative strategies to challenge more formidable opponents. The potential breakthrough against the Iron Dome highlights the importance of maintaining a strong focus on research and development. If Israel finds itself outpaced by Iranian advancements, it could signal a failure not just of its defense system, but of its broader technological edge. This emphasizes the need for continuous innovation and investment in emerging technologies to ensure that one nation's defense systems remain effective against evolving threats. In conclusion, the news of Iran's potential breakthrough against the Israeli Iron Dome is nothing short of a game-changer. Whether this development marks a true turning point or a temporary setback, Iran's willingness to explore unconventional tactics and its steady investment in advanced weaponry underscore a shift in the balance of power. As this conflict continues to unfold, it will be essential to closely monitor these developments and learn from them. Perhaps this is the beginning of a new era in warfare, where strategy, technology, and psychology will be increasingly intertwined. The coming years promise to be filled with challenges and surprises as nations and non-state actors continue to push the boundaries. And it's in this dynamic environment that the true measures of success will lie: adaptability, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to staying ahead of the curve. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the game-changing developments surrounding the Iron Dome and Iranian warfare tactics. We bring you the most up-to-date news and in-depth analysis on all things arms, defense, and military technology.